Hey guys, it's TG here and this is the Redmi 3S Prime, and let's see if it's still worth it after 3 months. And also I'm going to be giving away this phone, so make sure to stay till the end of this video to know how to enter the giveaway. Okay, so priced at 9,000 Indian rupees, the Redmi 3S Prime is one of the compact phones out there. It fits perfectly in the hands and the metal build makes it even more comfortable. Taking a physical overview of the phone, you can find the antenna bands present up top and on the bottom. The left of the phone has a hybrid SIM slot, and to the bottom you can find the micro USB port. The power buttons and the volume rockers are present on the right side of the phone, and they are pretty solid and they do not wobble at all. And lastly, the 3.5mm jack and the IR blaster are present on top of the phone. Xiaomi has not compromised in their design, and I have to admit that the build feels a lot premium. The 3S Prime has a compact 5-inch display. The display is not 1080p though, but it has a 720p display with a PPI of 294. The viewing angles and the level of contrasts were actually very good, and also the outdoor visibility was amazing. At this price range, this is one of the best displays that you can get. The 3S Prime also comes with the fingerprint sensor on back of the phone, which is fairly responsive and it does get a lot faster as you keep using it. So a big thumbs up to Xiaomi in terms of the design and build quality. Now let's see what's underneath the hood. So the 3S Prime comes with 3GB of RAM and 32GB of onboard storage. It also supports an external SD card up to 128GB. The SoC present here is a Snapdragon octa-core 430 chipset, and it also has a 4000 mAh battery and a 13MP back camera and a 5MP front camera. In terms of the software, the 3S Prime is running on the Android Marshmallow and the MIUI is present on top of it. Well, I got this phone with the MIUI 7 and I got the update for the MIUI 8 pretty soon. So the big question here is, how was the performance of the Snapdragon 430 chipset along with the MIUI 8? So let me break this down. The performance was a breeze. Switching between different apps and browsing to the internet was handled very smooth by the MIUI 8. I could hardly notice any lag. It also handled high intense games like the Asphalt and the Dead Trigger without any frame drops. So the performance here is top notch. Now coming to the battery, the 3S Prime has a 4100 mAh battery and I could get an unbelievable 8 hours of screen on time with my normal usage. Now I did test this out with some heavy usage by maxing out the brightness and playing some games and browsing the internet and other stuff, and even on those conditions it did last me for an entire day. So the 3S Prime does have an amazing battery. Finally, let's talk about the camera. The 3S Prime has a 13MP rear camera, and I would say that the camera is the only major drawback of this device. The autofocus was very slow and the color accuracy was just average, and under low light conditions there was a lot of noise. The 5MP front camera is just good enough for taking an occasional selfie, so I kinda felt that the camera was a major letdown here. Other than that, with a compact display and a premium build, the Redmi 3S Prime is one of the best phones that you can get under a budget, and yes, it's still worth it, and I would love to recommend this to you guys. Okay, so now let's talk about the giveaway. Most of you guys might know that there was a flash sale on the Mi store a couple of weeks back, and I did get this phone during that sale, so I thought why not give this phone to you guys, cause you guys have been really supportive lately, and this is kinda my way of thanking you. So I teamed up with Gleam here to make this happen. All you have to do is to click the link in the description and just follow the instructions shown there. And also remember, the more the entries, the more the chances of you winning the giveaway. Not to mention the channel is small right now and the chances of you winning are high. The giveaway will be open for 2 weeks and I'll be announcing the winner on my Twitter handle, so make sure to follow me there, and also make sure that you're subscribed to the channel because only then you'll be qualified for the giveaway. So that's been it, and thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.